All right, so this is like a Hoss talk. I'm gonna call this "Don't Let Your Boat Sink." That's gonna be the title of this Hoss talk. So what I want you to picture with this is I want you to picture you're in a bay, okay? Bay, a body of water, doesn't matter what it is, right? And you're in a boat. Doesn't matter what kind of boat it is, but let's say it's a smaller boat, an aluminum boat, I don't know, call it 15 feet, okay? You're sitting in your boat, you're out on the water. You're on the water, right? So you own this boat, you are out on the water. So it's not a baseline of zero here. You do have some stuff, right? So you are a little bit ahead, right? Now, you're on your boat alone. You're looking at the guy who parks next to you at the docks. He's got a yacht. And he's out there, and you're both on the body of water. You're on the same body of water now with both these boats. And you're looking at his boat. And you keep thinking to yourself, wow, he's got that on his boat. He's got this on his boat. He's got that on his boat. His boat's this much bigger than my boat. It's a better color, it's a better make, it's got more engines, it's all this, it's got this, it's got this. You start listing off all these things that boat has, and you're like, wow, you know, that guy's got this, and you're so worried about what he has, and you're focusing all of this thought energy that you have on his boat, and you're dissecting like all the little intricacies. He's got this, he's got, you know, maybe he's got jet skis attached to his boat, he's got really a full setup, and maybe he's a millionaire, maybe he owns a couple businesses and you don't know, and you're saying all that, and you know, kind of poor you kind of mentality, right? And while your eyes are looking at this boat, the first situation that I'm going to paint is while your eyes are looking at this boat, you are missing the beauty of the scape around you, right? You are still on water, right? It's a beautiful day. You are extremely fortunate to have the ability to own any kind of a boat and have a membership to some kind of marina where you can park it, and you're out on the water. To have leisure time to be able to do that, you are extremely fortunate. So while you are taking inventory of all of his things on his boat, you are missing the beauty of your experience that's happening right now underneath your feet. That's situation one. Situation two I'm gonna paint for you is while this guy on the boat is staring at that yacht and going through the inventory and, you know, poor me, I wish I was that good, I should have that, I should have this, you know, my boat's this, my boat's that. His boat starts to fill up with water, a little pinhole in the boat, right? Which happens, right? I mean, all these things break. Anything mechanical has potential to break. So this pinhole is letting in water, right? Now, if he was aware of his situations, he was in the moment, he was like, you know, enjoying everything and looking around and kind of taking it in and seeing the fish jump out of the water over there and seeing a dolphin tail over there, he would notice that his boat was starting to take on water. But in this situation, he's not noticing it. Why is he not noticing it? Is because he's focusing all his thought energy and really he's more concerned with that guy's yacht than he is concerned with himself, his boat, and his experience. And what happens is by the time he realizes this, his boat sinks, he's got to get picked up by that guy or swims ashore. Either way, now he's lost that boat he did have. So in him disrespecting the moment by being jealous of somebody else's possessions and not taking care of his own, now he loses the possessions that he even has to begin with. So he went from having a boat to no boat, right? And the reason why he lost that boat in this picture that I'm painting you is because he was wasting time, wasting energy, and disrespecting the moment by running inventory on somebody who had a nicer thing than him, who he knows nothing about, instead of enjoying what he has right now, and then maybe taking time when it's appropriate to then plan how you get a bigger boat. Yeah, okay, maybe you got a 14-foot boat and you'd like a bigger one for your family. That's excellent. Well, the time to think about that is not when you're on the boat enjoying the serene atmosphere around you and enjoying the water. The time to think about that is maybe when you're being strategic, you're at home, you're in your office. Okay, you know, how could I make some more money? How could I make some more profits? Could I pick up some extra shifts? You know, could I sell X, Y, and Z? Could I, you know, go a little bit lower in the car category, a little bit lower in the house category, and a little bit higher in the boat category? You can organize those things when you're in your office and you have all the material there to organize it. To think about that stuff when you have no pad of paper, you have no resources to see where your accounting's at while you're on the water is absolutely ridiculous. So my main overloading message with this story essentially is whatever the things is that you think you should have, that's great and that's cool and that's fine and you should reach for all these things, but do not forget how good you have it in the moment. And also do not forget that if you don't take care of what you have around you, it will be even harder for you to get to that next step. Let's say that guy notice the boat leaking. Okay, he sees it's leaking. Cool, let's get into the docks before this thing sinks. Gets in, patches it, takes care of it. Cool. Now let's say he's in his office. He plans how he's gonna get that next level boat that he really wants, because now he's seen this, he's thinking about it a lot. He figures it out, right? He makes some money, he sells some stocks, he does something, he figures it out, cool. Now he gets to sell his old boat. He sells his old boat. Let's say he sells it for $2,000. Well, it's a $2,000 head start, right? If he neglects that boat that he owned at that former stage, when he goes to move on to the next boat, he's starting from a baseline of 0 now. You don't want to be there. That's why you need to take care of the things that you have right now. This goes for your material things, but it goes for yourself as well. If you can't take care of yourself at 180 pounds of nothing, if you want to be a 250-pound bodybuilder, you're not going to take care of that the same way either, right? It'd be easier if you were taking care of yourself from the rip and then to move to something else to take care of. That's a better mindset to have. It's a better attitude to have. So that's my talk on this. I'm going to end it right here. And let me know what you guys think. Appreciate your thoughts. Team Hoss.